Well guys, welcome along to a pickup video. Now I've got a load of games to show you. Nothing major collectible or as such, but I've got a big pile of games. Retro stuff, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 that I'm going to show you. First of all, I've been doing a lot of buying and trading we've got a CEX that's opened up in my local town. And I never really, every time I go into it, the prices aren't that great, so I tend to kind of stay away from it. But I've been watching a lot of the guy that does the Sunday Booter to UK. Now I've heard his name getting mentioned years ago when I first started. It's only just recently I've been watching his videos. Anyway, I really enjoy his videos. I think it's because his videos were like 40 minutes, 50 minutes long, and I was like, I'm not sitting through that. But actually, I enjoy his videos. But he does a lot of trading. He does a lot of buying and trading into his CEX, so that he can get money, and then he can buy the games that he wants. I think it's for his GameCube, and he buys PlayStation 2 stuff as well, and accessories and that. But it's another. And that thing I'm thinking, right enough, because CEX still take PlayStation 2 games, Xbox, what have you. So every time I'm out in the charity shops, I'm checking the prices of these games, and if I can make a wee bit of money, I'll buy them and trade them in. I know I've got a bundle of money sitting in CEX. I think I've got about 60 odd quid. And that's just through buying and selling through charity shops and stuff. So I've got some beauties. Obviously, I've nothing here to show you, but last week I went and got Madagascar 2 for the PlayStation 3, 99 pence, and the CX gave me £8 trade for that. Madagascar Escape to Africa. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get a lot of games thingied in my mind, and so I'm looking out for, because like that one, I've got that. What else? I picked up a. There's another PlayStation 3 game, Nina Kanuni, or is it Nina Kanuni, The White Witch or something? 99 pence, I got £8 trading for that. And there's been a PlayStation 2 games and that, and even if I can get, doubling your money. But anyway, what I'm leading on to, I went and picked up a job lot from a local area on Gumtree, PlayStation 2, and he listed all the games. And I knew a couple of games in there right away was worth money in CEX because I've already got them. One of them was Shadow of the Colossus. I didn't know what condition they were in, but it was a big 20 games, PlayStation 2, 15 quid. So I went down, brought it home, checked everything. Majority of stuff was brilliant, excellent condition. Like the Shadow of the Colossus was complete with the postcards. And I've already got that anyway, so I wasn't going to keep it in. CEX gave me £8 for that. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 was there. I think I got about £4 for the T2, and I've got them on Xbox. Anyway, I traded a lot of the games in, got £25 trade, kept some of the games, and I kept the PlayStation 2 because it's a fat PlayStation 2. I've got a PlayStation 2 Slim. I've been wanting a fat one for a while, and it's in good condition. You can see there's no marks in it. I've been wanting a fat one for a while. Not in the sense of I'm going to go and buy one off eBay wanting it, because I've already got a PlayStation 2, but I prefer the fat one to the slim one. So I made £10 and I got myself, and this all came with the wires. It came with a pad. The pad was about free, so I chucked that out. Came with an official memory card. And I kept some of the games. These two games are not really worth mentioning. Championship Manager, Madden 2002, only because CEX were going to give me a penny each. I thought the boxes are worth more than a penny, so that's why I'm keeping these for the boxes, because the boxes are in good condition. Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4. I could have got £2 or £3 for that in CEX, but I kept these two because I'd sold a lot of my PlayStation 2 stuff off, and I must have got rid of these, and I thought, I'm getting these to go in my collection. You have to have Gran Turismo games, and they're both complete. So I kept them. Hitman Contracts. I kept that because the disc wasn't in great condition. Now that you're going to see. Wasn't in Britain. And I knew CAX. Look at them, and if there's any marks, then don't take them. So I never bothered taking that in. I think it was only worth, wasn't getting much in it, but I kept it and it works perfect. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Again, you don't get much for CX with this, but again, I'd sold this with a big pile of games, so I thought another classic game I'm keeping it because it's got the 2 discs, the DVD and the game. So I thought, yeah, that's another classic to add to my collection. This game, World Rally Championship. I think they were giving me 10p for that. I thought, I'll keep that, thank you very much. It's a rally game. I like the rally games. I put it on and I was playing it for a while. And I thought, the box is worth more than 10p. So, I'm just keeping that put in my collection. And then Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. It's because it's got a wee scratch in it, so again I never bothered taking it in to see. But it works perfect. I ended up playing this for quite a wee while when I put it on because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan and hack and slashed that thing, but it's really, really good. Aye, so that was what I picked up from that lot. It was all the games. PlayStation, the fat PlayStation 2 with all the leads, and also got 25 quid trading for CX for the other games I traded in, so that was a bargain. I was well chuffed for that. Right, let's stick with PlayStation 2 games. These are the ones I just picked up in charity shops. Like I said, I have picked up other ones, but they've gone and traded, so I'm not going to show you them and then because I'm trading them in. I'm only going to show you ones I've kept myself. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Fair-in-law picked this up at a charity shop because I started trading. He thought it might be worth money. It's worth 20p or something. So I've not got it in my collection, so he's like, "You're taking your collection." I was like, aye. And there was another one. What was it new? This one. Speed Challenge, the Jack Villeneuve Racing Vision. Again, he picked this up because he'd never seen it before, and I've never seen it before either. So he took it was only 99 pence. He took a gamble thinking, well, maybe that's worth a wee bit of money. It's no. And again, it's worth 50p or 20p on CEX. So again, he gave it to me to go, well, you just have it and put it in your collection. Racing, but I don't know. I mean, Jack Villeneuve, I know he won the World Championship a way back, but Crazy Taxi, a brilliant classic game that if I got it in a Dreamcast, I think I do. All complete. Yakuza. I think I've got Yakuza 3 and I just need Yakuza 2. I'm looking down here because that's my PlayStation. Yeah, Yakuza 3. I'm needing to get Yakuza 2. I think this is like a kind of spiritual successor to Shenmue. I haven't played these right through. I put this on to see if it works and that. I've not actually sat down and played it. They're all complete. Again, these are on 99 pence at a charity shop. This one I picked up because I thought, hey, it might be worth something. It wasn't. Disney The Haunted Mansion. 99p. I don't know. I can't mind what it was worth. It might be worth more than £1, but I thought I'm actually going to keep this. It wasn't worth loads more. I thought it might have been Disney Haunted. So that, keeping that. Star Trek. Anything Star Trek I'm going to pick up. I'm a big Trekkie. Star Trek Encounters. New. This is probably, I think this was brought out because it's made by Bethesda. I'm sure this was brought out at the same time as the Star Trek game for the Xbox 360. I'm looking down here because it's my Xbox names. I'm looking for the SSS I can't remember what the game's called. Star Trek Legacy. Because it looks very similar in the back. Which I got totally confused with. I couldn't play it. I tried playing the 361 and I got too confused, but 99 pence, I'm going to pick up anything Star Trek. Great condition. Let's show you this actually, because I picked this up at a charity shop, 99p. It's an HD DVD, and I've got a pile of HD DVDs, you can't see them, but I've got a pile of them there. The Hulk. I've got two HD DVD players. I've got the one that goes with the Xbox, and I've got a Panasonic HD DVD player upstairs. So if I see these, I'm going to collect them. I don't know how many there is. I've got about 30 or 40 of them. I don't know how many I've got, but I knew I never had that, so. DS game. Another game my father-in-law picked up. This, you can get a fiver for a CEX. It's a couple of pound. And you can get a fiver trading for it. It's Nancy Drew, The Deadly Secret of Old World Park. But if you notice, first of all, it's in a black case, and there's no age down here, because it's an American copy, which CEX won't take. I did Google it, and some do take them, but the boy, and I said that to the manager, he goes, we can't take it. I goes, oh, I Googled it and said that you do, and because you'll sell them, and you'll also take in Region 1 DVDs and PSP games. He says in Scotland they're a lot more stricter, so he goes, there's no point. I went, right, okay then. So my father-in-law just gave it to me, and obviously the Region 3, so it works on my DS, so I'll just stick it in my collection. PlayStation 1 games. I've been finding a lot of PlayStation 1 games recently. A big pile here. And I'd mentioned that you hardly see them now. You don't hardly see PlayStation 1 games. It's they're becoming a wee bit more scarce. But I've picked up a few, and I've picked up a few well, decent ones, but they're not that great, if you know what I mean, once I start playing them. Anyway, let's show this. Delta Force Urban Warfare. We crack on the top there, but it's all complete, and box is all perfect and complete with the manual and stuff. A game that I didn't know was out in the PlayStation 4. I actually thought it might have been worth a lot of money, because it must have came out right at the end of the PlayStation 1. And it's Tony Hawk 4. Never knew it was out in PlayStation 1. Obviously I've got it on the Xbox. But it's no worth. I checked eBay thinking that one of these games that nobody bought because everybody had moved on to PlayStation 2 and Xbox. But it's no worth nothing. But it's only 99 pence. It might even be cheaper than 99 pence. Colin McRae Rally 2.0. The thing was, I was in the shop and they had Colin McRae Rally, the first one. I thought, you beauty, I'm picking up the two of them. The first one, the disc was in a state, and you could see it wasn't going to work. It was all the burn marks on it, and I thought, I'm not even going to bother picking it up. This is in beautiful condition. The manual, the box, as you can see, it's no broken. It's even got extra bit paperwork in here. Obviously the game. So this one was beautiful condition. The first one, which is a shame because I really wanted to pick up the two of them. It was in a terrible state, so even though it was 99 pence or whatever it was, I wasn't picking it up. Also, I went to another shop and somebody had handed these in, so I picked these up because I'd never played these when they first came out, and I knew they were good games. And it's touring cards, Toka touring cards, and Toka touring cards 2. Both complete, both everything in them. Boxes aren't broken or nothing. They're not that great. I mean, I thought maybe because it's kind of realistic, kind of driving. So you can got more stuff in it. I put them on because I try all my games when I buy them. I end up playing for a wee while. I'll never put these back on and play them again. That, you know what I mean? I'll put Colin McRae back in again, but nah. But you know, I knew they're classic games, and you know, they're kind of black label, if you know what I mean. So, and I'll stick them in my collection. So we're going to finish off here with some Xbox games, original Xbox. Nothing too special. Well, there's one game I thought was going to be really good, but I've not got these because I still collect from Xbox, original Xbox. Know that I'm going for a full collection or nothing like that, but if I'm out and about and I see good quality condition games for Xbox and I've not got it, I will pick them up. Whereas the PlayStation 2 stuff, if they're worth loads of money, they're getting punted into CEX. Like I said, I'm up to about 60 quid already in CEX. And what started it was, well, I told you because I keep watching the Sunday Booter, the Tootie, his videos, because he does that. But a wee while ago, my CEX had a Star Wars Xbox 360 and boxed complete with a Kinect, with a gold controller and everything. And I really wanted it. I really wanted the Star Wars one, and 130 quid, which is the price to go for an eBay. So it's kind of eBay prices. So that's my idea, is to save up, and when I get another one in, I'll use it against that, or maybe another Xbox 360 that comes in that, you know, because you've got the Gears of War 3 one, there's a Halo Reach one, Star Wars one's the one I really want though. That's the plan. Anyway, Xbox. So we've got Shrek 2. Classic, but hey, Shrek 2. Nothing special, like I say, is Transworld Surf. There's a few Transworld games, and Surf being one of them. And then the last one here, which looks a really good game, and it's Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. And again, you can probably see it all. They're on excellent condition. I do clean them up. I use stuff to clean them, and I'll show you what I use now. Because I clean all my games up, all the stickers, and I'll show you exactly what I use. I use this stuff. Bought it from Amazon. It was only £1.50 or something. That's what I use. It actually comes with a plastic scraper. And you think, actually, this really does come in handy. Excellent stuff. And you can see I've taken all my stickers up and I used it to clean all my boxes up. Because sometimes you get stickers. In fact, I've even got a barcode. That's a PAL game. And then you get stickers along here, especially with the car generator. Oh, the barcode's up there, I can see it. So I obviously take everything out of the box, my game, and take the sleeve out. You just put some of the stuff and let it sit for a while. Scrape it up, comes up, no glue, no nothing, bright stuff. Amazon. And there's loads of other stuff. I think this was only £1. It was only like £1.50. And it come with a scraper. So there we go. That's my kind of retro pickup. With some really chuffed to get the big fat PlayStation 2, because like I said, I've been after him for a while. Well, no after one, but I wanted to get one if I saw one in the wild. And as soon as I set it up, it's just so much better. Then they're slim, the eject button and the lid just comes up. Whereas, you know, it's got the blue light and the green light in it. The tray comes out, and it's just a better console in my eyes, look wise. So now that's my main PlayStation 2 now, my slim one, and I'll be using. So there we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and till next time. Cheers.